Hi, my name is Judith Coles, and I blog over at His Unmeasured Grace, where I encourage women to embrace grace and perfection because I want them to draw closer to Jesus because He is sufficient. And I'm coming here today to tell you how I benefit from the blog connection. And this is part of the blog connection spokesperson celebration. And I've experienced amazing benefits from the membership in the blog connection, and I'd love to tell my story with you. And it was about 18 months ago in April of 2018 that I joined. And it all happened because scrolling through my feed, I came across a beautiful smiling picture of Katie Horner. And she was telling about the how to be GDPR compliant. And that was the answer for me. And that's because as a blogger, many of us were very upset and concerned about the changes it would bring to blogging. And I took the course, and it was clearly presented and thoroughly taught, and I was able to, and I'm not techie, I was able to become compliant for GDPR on my blog. And that was like a huge victory for me, and it just sold me on Katie. And I was drawn to Katie by her loving and caring personality, and like I said, I joined the blog connection. And it actually has been such a blessing. I've been blogging since August 2011, and I've just got to tell you that I've just been cranking out posts and with little success and little growth. And of course, part of the problem is one of the reasons you don't have success is because you lack the personal growth that you need to have. And for me, I needed to have it in Jesus Christ, and my lack of confidence in myself was because I had preconceived notions in my brain that said, I'm too small, I'm too old, I don't want to tell you how old I am, and I'm not enough. And I have just immensely benefited from Katie's encouragement to grow personally as in my worth as a daughter of the King. And yes, she teaches many other things, but that's a primary thing she gets across through everything that she shares and teaches in the blog connection and through Teachable. But the icing on the cake was when I met Katie Horner in person. It was a huge benefit. It came in a difficult time of my life because my dad was in the process. He died only a couple weeks later, and I had just gone to see him for the fourth or fifth time. It was in Florida, and that's what drew me to go to Cocoa Beach. Because I've been down so many times to Florida to see my parents and help them. It was the only thing that I could get it across to my husband, because I was going to go see my parents. So that way I was able to go where I wouldn't have been able to go that year if it had been anywhere else. So it was just a wonderful event. And just being at the beach for me was wonderful. And the memorable moment for me was at 7 o'clock, having a little devotional with Katie at the beach. Of course, there was many classes and things that they taught that were good too. But the thing that really got across to me was that your message matters, and that was something that she presented. I don't know whether I'll have time to get through all these, but I have 7 breakthrough benefits that I have had and experienced through the blog connection. And these 7 benefits have helped my blogging journey and motivated me to the growth that I needed, that I would have never dreamed possible. And I have only begun to go where I can go. So my stats, as you will see on the form, they're not high and they're not good, but that's not what matters. My dad was a writer, and he wrote quite a few books, after he was 72, and he always told me to never stop writing for my blog. Both my parents died within 4 months of each other, and the legacy that he left with me is to write, even if it's for one person on my blog. Now, naturally, I'd like it to be more and do my part in that legacy that I want to leave. Okay, so the first one is the TBC, or the Blog Connection Sunday News. I look forward to these. Sometimes I don't open them right away. And so Katie's watching her stats in her news letter thing. She'll probably think that, but I open them. I open every last one of them. And it helps to motivate me to action plan my week. And that's one major thing that I've learned from Katie, is to plan my week, have goals, and to decide what I'm going to do that week, and to try my best to make them. Now, there's times I don't, but a lot of times I do, and even go beyond. That's because I'm an empty nester. Okay, the second thing is the monthly game boards. I love those. They're great. They're colorful. They print in black and white because we have a laser printer. But when I look at them, they're color, and there's things that are actions that we need to take every month. And if she didn't do this, I don't know as I complete them all. So that's really the good thing about them. And we have to check them off and submit them. And and then the thing that's really good is the Zoom coaching calls. And I don't know whether you realize this, but I know a little bit that coaching calls from somebody who is as qualified as Katie is worth like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, maybe even $1,000 for a time. I realize it's group, but nevertheless, you can learn a lot from other people. We get a portion of time to each of us share what our needs are. She answers them. That is invaluable. So that's number 3. And the book of the month. I've greatly benefited because I'm a slow reader, and I often am so driven with the things I do that I squeeze out things like book reading. And even if I don't finish the book, I've usually read lots of it, or part of it, or half of it, and got exposed to business ideas that I wouldn't have had. And just seeing my blog as a business is an amazing thing too. Number 5 is affiliate marketing awareness. I had only done it a little bit and played with it, but I am seriously doing it now. I did 2 affiliate marketing this past month, and one of them paid off. For me, it paid off because I had 2 people that joined the membership that affiliate offered. And 2 is a step in the right direction, where I would assume that eventually, when it comes around in January, that I'll have more. And then digital product encouragement. When I joined, I think I had no digital products except some scripture memory cards and maybe a few Bible reading plans. That's it. I might have had some other things in the work. I might have had a couple of journaling workbooks, but they were pretty. They weren't for sale on my blog. I was giving them as freebies, and I've gotten to the point that I can't give away everything as a freebie. And maybe I can do it for a month, but it has to swap over. And I have them on my blog. Not one. I have 5, and I have another one that hopefully today or tomorrow I'll complete the process of getting it all hooked up so that it's available. And that's amazing. And I have quite a few scripture memory card sheets, and I have quite a few, maybe 6 or something, Bible reading plans to encourage people to get into the Bible over a month, or 20 days to 30 days. So number 7 is course creation confidence. I haven't done a course yet, but through Katie, I have a dream that I will create a course through Teachable. I love Teachable, and I am just really excited and looking forward to this as being my next step. As soon as I get some things done, my blog had some corruptions on it with transfer issues and everything with the last host. So that as soon as those things are taken care of, then I will. And as I look back over the last 18 months since becoming a TBC member, I am filled with gratitude because of all the breakthroughs I've experienced. And let me tell you, I've experienced them. And just sometimes what I've seen is that I'm, even in areas that Katie hasn't specifically taught it, I am motivated to learn. I have like quite a number of YouTube videos that I have now on a YouTube channel. I only have 17 followers, whatever they're called on YouTube. The next step is to learn how to grow that. So I'm just really excited because it's opened up all these areas, and it's mostly the personal growth. And even though there's only 17 people, my Pinterest is huge. To me, it's huge. So that, in some of the areas of social media, I don't have as many, and that's okay. The thing is, if I'm reaching one, like my dad encouraged, and like was his legacy that he passed on to me. And I just thank you for listening to this, and I hope you have a wonderfully blessed day. Bye.